Hey everyone, today we're going to be driving through Long Island City, Queens here in New York City. Today's date is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. The time is about 2:30 p.m. Temperature 69 Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. We're here at Vernon Boulevard and 36th Avenue. We're going to be showing you the waterfront of Long Island City. This is the Con Edison generating plant at Ravenswood. Coming up to our left is the largest public housing project in the nation, the Queensbridge Houses. There's a Queensbridge Houses North and Queensbridge Houses South. To our right is Queensbridge Park. We'll be passing under the Queensboro Bridge pretty shortly. This connects Long Island City to Midtown Manhattan. Not really too advisable to go into Manhattan right now because it's UN week, one of the worst weeks for traffic in the city.
You sure your fans don't want to see that?
Well, not from the car, but if I'm walking around or...
You'll definitely get around faster walking around, that's for sure. You'll probably even go get around faster on crutches.
I think so, yeah. I want to show a cool spot that I don't think a lot of people know about. If you go to 44th Drive and make a right, you'll get to the Annabelle Basin. Vernon Boulevard wasn't always this configuration with the two-way bike lane and the protection here. Although it's kind of a weird way how they have it with the another one-way bike lane going north, but it's on the street, and then you have it going north on this side too.
Someone yelled at me one time when I was on that bike lane where the street is, and the guy says, "Use the bike lane." I says, "This is a bike lane too. We're supposed to share the road."
It's just Sharrows. Sharrows is painted. Let's go straight.
Make it right here?
Yeah, we gotta make a right here.
Watch it for the bikes too.
Yeah, you do. Got a nice view of Manhattan here.
Beautiful. I'm sure some developer would love to knock down all this
Well,
structure here.
actually, about that, Amazon was looking into moving here a few years ago. This was supposed to be their like East Region headquarters, but I think they chose Virginia instead. There was a lot of pushback
Yes.
with the local residents
Yeah.
against Amazon coming in here.
Yeah, the community didn't want that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They felt it was going to create too much congestion.
Yep. At the end here is actually a pier, which is really nice, and over to the left there's a nice little bar and grill here called the Animal Basin Bar and Grill. Actually, I recommend this spot, the Animal Basin Bar and Grill. Kind of like out of the way, and you get nice skyline views.
You been there?
Yeah, I did.
I've been down to, there's a pier there, right? There's a little
Yeah,
pier.
there's a little tiny pier there, but this doesn't connect to the rest of the waterfront, which is where we're gonna go right now. These people must work here and they're on their break. This moving company, or
It says celebrity moving. I guess they move.
celebrity moving.
They move all the celebrities.
And this entire area here to the left and to the right was going to be the Amazon headquarters. Actually, the building to the left, I think the Department of Education has a big presence in there, so the city was willing to do it.
Of course, they would have made money from it. Lots of it.
Oh, and to the right is Department of Transportation, so this is all like city land. Gonna make a right on 46th Avenue now, coming up. This will bring us to the developed waterfront area of Long Island City.
Sanitas tutoring.
Wonder what subjects they tutor.
You would have made a good tutor.
Yeah, I could teach about the history of New York City.
Well, when you were in high school, didn't you tutor physics and chemistry and help some of the kids in your school?
Yeah, I was a good tutor. There's the Chrysler Building in front of us. One of the premier Art Deco buildings. Actually, the Chrysler Building is having a hard time finding tenants and even like people to move in there because it's so old and it's not a modern facility, so you have to deal with all these outdated amenities and rooms.
have to lower the lease prices then.
Yep. I don't even know if it's up for sale. It could be. And here is Center Boulevard.
Should we go left or right?
Yep, left. There's a really nice state park here on the water called Gantry Plaza, named for the gantries that used to offload and load goods onto the ships. This used to be a big industrial zone, and now it's all built up with luxury condos.
Have you been in the library?
I've stepped foot into it, yes.
How is it?
It looks really, really nice, to be honest. A lot of natural lighting, great
Wow,
facilities,
floors.
and the top they have like a sunlight coming in too, like a big window. The historic gantries are over to the right. And this state park goes on for a while, actually.
Yeah, they've expanded it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think the state park is ending soon. Right here, I think, is where it ends, and then becomes the city park here, which is Hunters Point South. Yeah, there's a sign for it here, Hunters Point South.
And this part is city owned.
Yeah, this is city owned. Oh, all traffic has to go left here. I didn't even know this. It's one way. So what we do, look how many dogs this person is walking.
Yeah, he's a dog walker. That's $25 a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good business going to.
Well, all the
It's
dogs
hard to
get
believe.
along.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe they all get along like that, you know? Can we go through the back way?
Yeah, this loops around back to Center Boulevard again. This person parked so strangely.
You know what it is? The curb probably comes out.
They're actually not parked legally.
No, it's not legal. It's just that they were desperate.
To the left here is the Long Island Railroad
Ooh.
station.
Half an hour special, $7.25.
This is a new building going up.
There must be an elementary school around here.
Yeah, it looks like it. front of us is actually not Long Island City. That's Greenpoint, Brooklyn, across Newtown Creek. And that didn't used to be always like that either. This development to our left is called Gotham Point. Looks really nice.
Kind of reminds me of Battery City Park down in Manhattan.
Or Battery Park City, that's right. Oh, here's the elementary school.
Have you done a video in Battery City Park?
Yeah, I did. I was there not too long ago, actually. Like that mural up there of the blue heron. It's also a smokestack too. Let's make a right here on Borden Avenue and we'll head back up to Vernon Boulevard. Vernon Boulevard is the commercial side of Long Island City. That building in front of us is the ventilation building for the Queens Midtown Tunnel. I think it was a week or maybe 2 weeks ago that some contractor drilled through the Midtown Tunnel and flooded part of it. Can you imagine driving through a tunnel and then water starts coming out?
Pretty scary.
That's actually a nightmare.
Look at these balconies, they're like in a cheese type cut, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now about Vernon Boulevard. At the southern end of Vernon Boulevard, it used to connect to Greenpoint, Brooklyn. There was a bridge here called the Vernon Avenue Bridge. Before Vernon Boulevard, it used to be called Vernon Avenue. But that bridge got outdated quickly and was replaced by the bridge in front of us, the Pulaski Bridge. We gotta go left here. You'll see a lot of restaurants here along Vernon Boulevard.
There never used to be.
Yeah, this was what's this guy doing? What the heck?
Because he wants to park over there. And there's no parking there. It's going to be in the crosswalk.
Yeah, I know.
This neighborhood back in the 60s and 70s was really dark, gloomy. It was, there was factories down here.
Oh, I can imagine. Here's the subway station, the Vernon Boulevard subway station on the number 7 train. Traffic right now. Here's a really nice pizzeria, Slice. Notice how they emphasize the LIC in the name.
Oh, interesting.
That's where it came from. LIC is the abbreviation of this neighborhood, Long Island City.
There's a couple of these Slice pizzerias, though. There's one in Astoria, too.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, too. Actually, you can come down in this neighborhood and just do food reviews of all the different restaurants here, you know? Sweet Chick, Peter's Burgers, Blend, all these restaurants. There must be at least 20, 30 of them here.
There's so many here.
Well, they have to accommodate all these high rises.
That's for sure. bike store there on the we just passed.
No, I just pointed to a Camry that was parked in front. The back was all smashed in.
Oh gosh. We'll go right on 44th Drive.
Look, a unicycle on the right, left of us.
Yeah, right turn on 44th Drive. Not here. Straight. That's a one-way street. We'll head towards the Court Square area
Oh, okay.
of Long Island City. Right.
Look at that in front of us. That used to be all factories there too.
Yeah, I know.
There used to be a newspaper company called Long Island Star. Star newspaper. They used to be down here.
Crazy.
Wow, that guy's been on one wheel for like half an hour now. Look at him. He has great balance.
That Altice building used to be the tallest building in Queens.
That's right.
Now it's a building called the Orchard, which is on Jackson Avenue. That building is 811 feet tall. This guy's got great balance.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, you see inside that pothole?
and we got gravel too hitting the car. This is the Court Square area.
Are we gonna go by that diner? There's a Court Square Diner, I think it's called.
Oh, we just passed it
Oh,
actually.
we did.
Yeah,
This kind of sits on its own, right?
yeah. That's been there for a long time.
Straight, left, right.
Left here. Jackson Avenue.
Oh, there goes Warby Parker.
Yeah, that's new. And Wells Fargo's coming soon too.
I think all their frames are like $100.
Yeah, it's an expensive brand.
I thought that's cheap. Don't frames usually cost like $200-300?
Depends what you get, but
I mean,
this sounds expensive to me.
Well, I don't wear glasses, so I don't know. All I know is that people tell me they paid $600-700 for glasses with lens. Remember those glasses we bought you from the optical place? The Nikes? They were like $400.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then.
There's a lot of money back now too. I wouldn't spend $400 for a pair of glasses.
Yep.
You go to what? Jenny Optical or something like that?
Zenny.
Zenny Optical.
This is the orchard right here. I'm gonna take the phone off the mount so I could show you. That's the tallest building in Queens. The one that's still under construction. It's topped out. It replaced the Skyline Tower. This is by far the busiest section of Long Island City, Queens Plaza.
Wow, look at this. When the sun's not directly on top, it looks like Wall Street, dark.
I know, it's insane to see all this built up now. I remember when they were building this development to my right, which is Jackson Park. There was a hole in the ground.
Look at this.
Now you have a food court over to the left, Jackson Co. And now
Wow.
this intersection coming up is not known for having the best traffic patterns, especially now with the UN in town.
Now this thing they're advertising up here, delivery platform, is it also a restaurant that you can go and eat there, or is it's just delivery service?
No, it's a food delivery app called Hungry Panda. They specifically specialize in Asian food. You can order from Asian restaurants and bubble tea places and everything.
But it's not a place that you can go to sit down and eat.
No. It's just, they're just advertising the app here.
Look at all these places. Look at this. There's going to be a restaurant here, Murray's, and then there's going to be a place there called Serafina.
Yeah. Actually, about this advertisement up here, there's actually a very large Asian population now that lives in Long Island City. And with that, you see a lot of Asian restaurants and food places that popped up around here.
All you got to do is take a look at the right. Look at all the Asian people there walking around.
Yeah. Alright everyone, I think this will be a good place to end the video. If you enjoyed this drive through Long Island City, then hit the like button for me, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone, take care.